Hi there, my name's Devin. A year ago, my partner and I moved into our first place where it was truly just us, and for the first time in my adult life, I was part of co-decorating a complete blank canvas, which is when I learned I really enjoyed interior design, especially with plants. In this video, I'm just going to go through our place where I have all of my plant stuff and just kind of talk about the different spaces that I've designed with the plants and how important each area is to the grander scheme of things. This is our kitchen table. It's a beautiful set of flowers that our friends gifted us at a card and dice party we had them over for. This area, I have a begonia that's really been popping off and a mammillaria, which is actually my most recent plant. It's my first cacti I've gotten, and it's just been popping off with flowers. It's beautiful. I bought it at an online auction. And yeah, and the begonia I've had for a while now. I think I need to repot it soon. Here's my living room inch plant. I'm not a big fan of this guy. I've cut it and propagated it a couple of times, and it just, I don't know. I don't think it looks the best, and I also really don't like the pot it's in. I really want to put a hanging fern here, so we'll see what I do. This is my little tree table. I love this section. I love all the plants on this table. I'm a huge fan of small trees. This guy here, Persera, is my favorite plant without a doubt. I could have bonsai'd it, but I just love the way it's growing. It just is so long and a freaky little guy. Maybe I'll bonsai it in the future, but it just, I don't know. I love how weird it is and how it just continues to get taller. It's so funny to me. And this is the whole corner together. Just pull it together for like a little reading corner. It's very nice. That chest back there is where I keep all of my plant supplies, actually. And the dog toy shoved in the corner, of course. But yeah, it's a bit of a mess in there. It smells pretty funky, but that's where I keep like most of the stuff I use for the indoor plants at the very least. I have a lot of stuff outside too. This is the other corner of the living room. This is a little more of a minimal stuff that it doesn't require as much care as other things I have, but I really want this Norfolk pine on the right here to get bigger. It's growing so slow. I don't know if I need to put it in a bigger pot or what, but it's just been so small. This is Dracaena. My partner actually got me for, I think Christmas, and it's been growing really slow, but they're definitely fun little guys. They're definitely getting taller. And this is my partner's spider plant that they neglected, snake plant that they neglected for a long time, and I've been getting it back to health. And an African violet that just finished flowering, and a big old Zizi Zaza guy that just kind of hangs out and it does its thing. Very minimal, easy plant. This is my studio. This is like the seed section, sort of like the nursery, seedling, and like getting back to health area. There is a pothos that I thought was dead, and I clipped it, and it is growing once again, as most plants end up doing. And those two seedlings is a Buddha tree and a desert rose. Here is my philodendron that I love. Very tall guy, getting new leaves constantly, reaching for the light everywhere. I love it. It's so beautiful. This bonsai, if you watch my first video on my channel, it lost all its leaves, and I've had it under the Soltech light, and it's getting leaves back. I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited about that. It's really healthy, shooting off. I was really bummed when it lost all its leaves. Here, I'm trying to get some sphagnum moss to just get green and come back to life. It's from a dehydrated pack, and I saw that you can basically keep it hydrated in a little humid container and it'll grow back, and it has been. This is my grow tent for my marijuana. I've already at this point cut down this plant. It gave me like 51 grams, but you can see there it's pretty healthy. getting big and bushy and wide. Yeah, I've already cut this guy down, but it's from a company called Speedruns, I think. But yeah, I'm taking a little break from growing because my partner and I are going out of town, but this was the last plant. Plus, they gave us 51 grams. Like, we're going to be sitting on that for a pretty long time. There's Bernie. She's just stretching, hanging out in the sun. She loves that little spot where the sun comes through for the full sun effect. And this is my outdoor area where I got some small gardening going on. I've done a pretty basic grouping of tomato and basil and green pepper, jalapeno, and strawberries. But I'm just keeping it simple this year. This is the first time. We didn't do a garden last year because we had just moved in, and so I'm keeping it pretty chill. I'm not trying to overcomplicate anything. And the tree above our deck, because we're on the second floor, it drops all these crazy seedlings everywhere. This is the first time we experienced it because I think we moved in right after it happened last year. But it's crazy. I've swept this deck probably 3 times now, and it just keeps happening. But just part of something, just part of having an outdoor area. We just got to maintain it. Keep it up to date. This is the tree that drops the seedlings. There's our little outdoor seating area that we've been having little brunches on, some coffee and pastries usually. And then all these marigolds. I use them very commonly to keep away squirrels and birds. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But that's pretty much everything. That's my entire setup for all my plants. Thanks for hanging out. If you did, feel free to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to start uploading more regularly on this channel. So thanks so much.